Whoop whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugga Bros? It's hump day. It's also New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Smash. What's up? We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. Make sure you sign your NDA. Hope you had a great week. Much love. Whoop whoop. HMG fam, what's up? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're ready for a good night. Yeet yeet. See what we got tonight. We got Lab Rat. Whoop whoop. What are they testing on you tonight, pal? We got Cold Blooded. Whoop whoop. Good to see you guys. Yeet yeet. Hey, what's up, Final Boss? Good to see you, pal. Hope your New Year's Eve was good. Yeet yeet. Yep, say goodbye to 2025. Hello, 2026, which means cheers, genitals. Get your bell counts in. I'm gonna go 20 tonight. I'm gonna go 20.
Right, the MJF era of all elite wrestling has resumed, Tony.
Hey, what's up, G-Ball? Good to see you, pal. Happy hump day. Happy New Year. Whoop, whoop. Going 12? All right, well, there's one.
To wear the crown that MJF, and you can better believe he is cockier, more confident, probably more obnoxious than ever. Executing the contract he won it all in Texas to insert himself in the four-way match this past Saturday night. And boy,
hey, yo!
Pay off for the most hated man in all of professional wrestling, and a man who now can call himself two-time all-elite wrestling world champion.
Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Happy hump day. Happy New Year. Hope yours is going well. Good to see you. Yeet, yeet.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new all-elite wrestling.
Wait, so hang on. So they did the whole thing with the Dynamite diamond ring, but MJF still has it. How does that make sense?
Tony, I think our colleague Brian Danielson had the right of it this past Saturday night.
He gave it to somebody as he was on his way inside.
It's yet to come. Cut my music. Cut my music.
Hey, anytime, man. Glad to have you here. Hope you have a great rest of your New Year. Stay safe. Whoop, whoop.
is the franchise. Samoa Joe's the Samoan.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's also AEW. What's up, Zane? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Happy Hump Day. Happy New Year.
That's cute. Well,
Yeet, yeet.
folks? I'm MJF, the world champion.
Yeah, I think we're getting a new belt tonight.
So fuck a big three. It's just big me. What the? Did he just throw down the world title belt? And my brand spanking new. Triple B. Settle down, folks. Daddy,
Yeah, give me another unnecessary belt. That's 2 for tonight. Whoop, whoop.
a lot of fans around the world, they're mighty upset with the champion right now. They think it's not fair that
Oh, of course, man. Always appreciate it. Much love. Whoop, whoop.
outsmarted and annihilated verbally and physically. All
All right, take care, Todd. Have a great rest of your night.
It's not fair.
Stay safe.
You're
Whoop.
supposed to take it easy on them. How about no? How about I got a crazy idea, folks. How about every single wrestler in my sport? If you're dumb enough to think you're on the level of the devil, realize you got either step up or get stepped on. I am a stallion, and I am done slow trotting around so all the donkeys in the back
I'll make all the best belts, pal.
from now on, I'm a sprint, and ain't nobody catching me until I reach the finish line and go down.
That was some bad
as
shit.
the greatest of all time.
Wasn't the devil Adam Cole?
My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you, and you know it. And I'll tell you this, folks.
Nice, G-Ball.
Oh my God. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sure you were just getting to the good part, right? But here's the thing. You made me feel a certain kind of way. It made me feel like old Kenny Omega is approaching more the end of his career than he is the beginning.
Ric Flair cameo. Ric Flair cameos. Oh, we got demon voice. Got to refresh. Happy birthday, Barf.
Because it wouldn't be MJF versus the cleaner. It wouldn't be MJF versus the best bout machine. This isn't about a best bout. This is about winning. And this certainly isn't about MJF versus the belt collector. I'm not collecting belts. I'm only collecting one. And whether I get a shot next week or whether I've got to scrape and claw my way to the front of the line to
Yeah. Woo! Hey, but at least it looks like justice might be coming in that case.
seeing a lot more of me. So until next time,
Which-
MJF, and everybody vying for that championship belt, I must bid you adieu. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night. Bang!
You dumb schmucks chant his name all you want. It doesn't change the fact he wasn't. enemies list of MJF has grown longer and longer. House.
Yeah, there's got to be a way you could get a refund if you get a shit product like that.
Harkening back to last week, Christmas Eve, Tony. Hammerstein Ballroom for Dynamite. When MJF, he felt those chains that those two men had wrapped around his throat. There you see him. You know, MJF brings all this on himself. I don't listen. Kenny Omega wants to be world champion once again. So does Hangman. So does Swerve Strickland. But to make it even sweeter would be to take it, I would think, from MJF. Absolutely. There's nothing quite like shutting up MJF as security now flooding out from the back. Look at that smile. To run interference, try to keep Hangman out. Gentlemen, relax. Relax, huh? I know you want a piece of me in the Triple B, but unlike you guys, I'm not a measly wrestler. No. I'm a professional wrestler. I believe that wins and losses matter, folks. And as of right now, you're both losers. So pick up some wins, talk to Cody Khan, and if you two earn yourself a match, I'll gladly whoop both your asses, just like I did at World's End. But until then, bye-bye.
Yeah, if you're gonna have the belt on MJF, I would keep Swerve and Hangman out of the picture for a bit.
And now Hangman Swerve left alone in the ring. Security. Look at the Hangman and Swerve working together.
Now, here's what I would do with Swerve and Hangman. Come up with a way to make that it makes sense where it's them against FTR. I don't know. Find some storyline, some angle that makes sense. It ends up with them and FTR. They take the belts from them. How about that for a double team move? Basically, with Swerve there, he can pull out the Bucks out there at any time. He doesn't need a... Hey, what's up, Frank? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, Adam Cole was the devil. I mean, for two guys who supposedly are, used to be, were at one point were blood enemies. See, they have a lot of coordination with each other.
You better pray to God that this man gets to you before I do. Because, Max, I've only shown you a piece of what I am capable of. And now that you have something that I want, the hunt is on. And may the worst men win. Hey, straighten out. Speak as well, straighten out. Yeah. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Pretty much as like a tit for tat over the kids' room thing.
Do my ears deceive me, or do I hear two buffoons out there trying to make a case that they should be a #1 contender? Well, allow me to deliver the reality that you deserve nothing. The only man that deserves to be a #1 contender is me, the rightful and wronged champion, a man who has been robbed. That there's these eternal obstacles in my way every time I go on the quest for what's rightfully mine. Fortunately, I have just the answer.
That was when Swerve broke into Hangman's house and actually went into his kid's bedroom and stood over his kid, and that set him off.
Second-generation wrestler in the history of this industry. And for that, I'm taking the limiter off. I've said that he is to beat you down and choke you out on sight. And Swerve, congratulations, my friend, because meat is back on the menu. This powerhouse Hobbs is going to come hunting for you. And you know what, gentlemen? I say that we do this all next week. Because quite frankly, I don't want to spend another second in this broke-ass, busted cow town.
I don't know, man.
Well, Joe, it seems like with you, it's New Year, same dumbass. So give us Hobbs, and please, I swear to God, please send Hook. Send me Hook. Since we got some...
Because AEW.
Situation, this is what we're going to do. No holds barred. No disqualification. Lights out. Lights out. A serious challenge thrown out by Swerve Strickland. One of the most dangerous matches in all of professional wrestling, Tony. Anything goes, and that does not concern Swerve at all.
Yeah, it's like she raided her closet or something. Yeah, it's not somebody you really want a lot of you want to be taking a fashion advice from. Whoop, whoop. Get me the ass shaving scene, pal. And make FTR do it. Yeah, it was that was like a goofy, entertaining house show match that, for its purpose, it worked. Whoop, whoop, what's up, Dan? Good to see you, pal. 3 belts. Hope all's well. Happy New Year. Hope yours is going well. Happy Hump Day. Yeet, yeet.
The conglomeration is rolling going into the year of our Lord 2026. We got the TNT title right here, and after tonight, we're going to have the TBS title as well. Hell, I'd be surprised if the old boy Ted Turner don't want to conglomerate himself, you know what I'm saying?
But we're also going to run things back mixed nut style, Orange teaming up with Roddy, and of course, timeless Tony Storm.
Hey, that's a very good point, and that brings me to my next point. The word of the day, it happens to be asphyxiation. And you know why? Because just like at World's End, the Death Riders
On these nuts.
Citrus.
He's a professional. Besides, you know he's not my type. He's barely awake. Watch yourself. You know, tonight we have a date with a fig on Peach Street. But first, Luther.
Okay, now I'm digging. I'm digging. This is it. And this was actually kind of funny because the people involved are working. Orange Cassidy, all he has to do is just stand there and let Mina and Tony do their thing and play off each other and him. Okay, I think Tony Storm has figured out how to kind of reinvigorate her character and bring Mina along with her and bring Mina along for the ride. We haven't had any commercial breaks yet. I wonder if we're getting the short version again tonight. Agreed. I mean, Io's good. Mina's better. Io does get it, but Mina gets it a lot better.
Operation Adjacent Civilian Warrior. Still very successful this past Saturday, part of that big Mixed Nuts Mayhem match, the 8-person tornado tag.
That was a great match. As a matter of fact, top to bottom, it was a tremendous night. Really, we'll be talking more about that, of course. Joining you from Tampa, Florida.
I got maybe not this Monday night, but I gotta believe Jericho is going to appear within. I'd put money on Jericho appearing, making his WWE return in the next month. I can see Danhausen appearing at some point. Not sure when or what they would use him for.
He's tied to him. He's going to go out and wrestle, and here she is, ladies and gentlemen. From 6-7 at Warner Brothers Studios,
Tony Storm, of course, competed this past Saturday alongside Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Mark Briscoe to win that Mixed Nuts Mayhem match against the Death Riders.
Yeah, after either Money or the Rumble, because that's like the only big shows next big shows they got coming up.
back in the ring once again after what happened in the Mixed Nuts match. They're going to get their rematch right.
Wow. Somebody in the front row was actually wearing an I'm a Matt Taven guy t-shirt. Wow.
Might be reading too much into it.
That's 4 belts.
World Heavyweight Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. A lot of determination, Excalibur, on the face, as you can see, and the way they approach the ring from the Death Riders.
Whoop, whoop.
Ready to go.
All right, while they're making entrances, getting the beginning stuff, I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. Get me domestic violence in a ring, pal. No, it's competition. It's competition. Oh, okay. That's a good question. I mean, they did kind of turn babyface, but not at the same time. They're supposed to be like what this is kind of like them, like a weird kind of penance thing, or I don't know. That's going to be tough to do. Then again, actually, no. And for the sickos, it wouldn't be hard to make them neutral. They would go with that. Sorry, the person's wearing an I'm a Matt Taven girl. Oh no, yeah. The top section's got top section looked like they gave a call to Hameen Tarp Emporium.
Marina Shafir is so dangerous. I mean, just ask Mina Shirakawa, thinking back to the blood and guts.
Point well taken, Frank, but I'm just correcting myself for what the shirt says.
In that mother's milk. And it was time to Tony Storm that had to surrender the match to prevent any further damage coming to Tony's quote-unquote wife, Mina Shirakawa. Castagnoli. And the Death Riders just rapid fire shots.
Let's just say my own internal yeah, very true. Very true. And let's just say, like, with my own me being of I haven't really talked about that much recently, but it is kind of a thing that used to be a thing when I first started at HMG, where I was very open about the fact that I'm technically fall under that category. However, I decided not to pursue it, but that doesn't mean I still don't have that internal radar that can kind of pick up on that. Points, Lab Rat. Whoop, whoop. Happy New Year, Zach. Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope yours is going well.
And he's not done. He is hovering here over Orange Cassidy. Of course, Claudio, the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, you don't need a snowblower. Just call Tony Khan.
And Orange still going to fight.
Allegedly. Okay, that actually was like one of the most logical things I've ever seen in an AEW ring before.
Well, right now, I can tell you the Death Riders are completely
With Orange Cassidy doing his, like, working his gimmick on Claudio. Claudio no selling and just stomping him. And just like beat and just because if that were real, what would happen? That.
Crossface on Cassidy.
That was a crushing crossface.
Orange Cassidy spills to the outside.
Well, give it to Roddy.
Oh, dude, that would be a closer on any episode of Castrated in the Marks.
The numbers just too much for Roderick Strong as he is getting swarmed by the Death Riders here.
They are right now just dominating this matchup. And let's see what has left here. Look at Roddy being held.
This past Saturday, Tony, at World's End, we saw the Death Riders dominate.
Well, they don't need to learn.
There's some unforced errors between the Death Riders.
I mean, they got the sickos and the Dave Meltzer telling them how great they are. No, they don't listen to anybody. Anybody else who says otherwise says they're not doing great and are not perfect. They're just grifters, fraudcasters, hanger-oners, irrelevant, old timers, old men yelling at clouds. Time's passed them by. I could go on forever, baby.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash. We're in the midst of a mixed tournament.
We're the best. Oh, wrestle.
Versus Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, and Timeless Tony Storm for the last few minutes. Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, and it's also Roderick Strong who's taking the heat in this.
Orange Cassidy was brought in the ring by the powerhouse himself, Claudio Castagnoli, and right now Roddy Strong is getting beat.
And that's a good point, That's a great point right there. Okay, so why aren't people doing what Cesaro did when they get in the ring, when they wrestle Orange Cassidy? But it's AEW, pal. AEW.
That was great teamwork. When Claudio and Garcia saw that Marina was in trouble, they came to aid. But Roddy is relentless now. Look at this.
Strong steaming ahead. Well, still Cassidy only drives him down.
What a performance.
Now into the proceedings. Here's the proceedings. Good time with Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy opposite sides of the ring. I was about to say, Tony, this match is breaking down. I don't know if it's ever under control. It's never been under control. Excalibur, you're right. It's a tornado match. We saw this the start of this budding partnership, shall we say, between Thomas Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy on Saturday. Oh, this is a Dynamite moment. Audio catching you all, you watch out. He's in. Breaks through the double clothesline attempt. They duck underneath and a double hot toss. Be thinking.
Whoop, whoop.
She wanted to go on for a
HMG, 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 whoop, whoop.
And now she's going for it. And Thomas Tony Storm, she felt the giant swing from Claudio, but oh, God, a foot to the face. And the fans boo it, rightfully so. Orange punch. But in from behind. The box of the years now, Mother's Milk is cinched in. Looks like Roderick Strong picks it up. Shafir. That's what a kick.
Hey, what's this guy, Woodford? Good to see you, pal. As far as the Dynamite goes, it actually has been not. I mean, again, we're kind of grading on a curve, but as far as Dynamite goes, it's actually been a pretty decent one. Whoop, whoop. I think he might still be out with an injury. I think he's off filming something. Yeah, I think Cope is off filming something. Honestly, it would not surprise me if they both got a little bit off on doing this. It would not surprise me. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal. Dude, him as an awkward sex therapist, like him as himself, that would be tremendous. So far we're 35 minutes in. We've legit had more talking than wrestling on an episode of Dynamite. That's got to be some sort of a record.
Maybe he's thinking about the hip attack that he suffered. I don't know. But now Mina Shirakawa, Luther. Somebody was chicken in Orange Cassidy as she should. That's her teammate. Something about love triangle, love quadrangle. I guess quadrangle technically a square, but nonetheless. A lot of factors at play here, but fans still look up tonight. The Continental Championship Eliminator match. John Moxley and Josh Alexander.
Yeah, Renee and Mox in there. Yeah, but that'd be for the comedy. Yeah, that would be for the comedy though. Those three could make some good comedy with that. Yeah, Vince is booking Dynamite, pal. All right, I think we got that demon voice. We got to reset again here. There we go. Whoop, whoop. All right, a commercial break. I'm going to finish eating some of these chicken wings because I'm hungry. Give me all the creative we need from Tony. Whoop, whoop. Oh, nice. Okay, this keeps messing up, so we're going to switch over to this one. Nice, pal. Whoop, whoop. That would be tremendous. That would be a good rib. That would be a good rib. Nice. Speaking of ribs, Scott's having some. Yeet. Ty, nice. And what's up, Gross? Doing well? What to do with you? Whoop, whoop. That's a pretty good question. Because WWE definitely had a fall this year compared to last year.
Welcome back to Dynamite New Year's.
Yeah, I hope so too. She better have all them belts.
Puts her TBS championship on the line against one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions Willow Nightingale. And
Currently at 4 right now.
it has been for Mercedes.
One of them, the CMLL World Title.
Greatness.
Okay, that actually is technically 5 because this is original content here. Some of this is original content.
Global dominance. Global icon. Ultimo. Money. Global mission. Accomplished. They want to be remembered. I'm unforgettable. I'm not chasing history anymore. I am it.
So if Mercedes brings all her belts, that would be +9 instead of +10.
I'm the standard. I'm the blueprint. I am the ceiling. AEW is where I proved myself. AEW is where I showed the world who I am. I'm not just money. I am the CEO of Women.
Whoop, whoop. And that's now 6 belts.
Bandito, who 1 week ago winning the Dynamite Diamond ring and earning a shot at the AEW World Championship that will take place 2 weeks from tonight when we return to Phoenix, Arizona for Dynamite. MJF Bandito for the AEW World Championship 2 weeks time, Tony.
The only 2 men in AEW who have won a Dynamite Diamond ring, MJF and Bandito. 2 world champions will collide for the AEW World Championship. Wow.
Get me the Lawyer Mortos. Well, shit. That's 8. 8 belts. Damn. I should have went higher. I should have aimed higher tonight. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this many ROH belts tonight.
Specifically targeting luchadors. And Bandito, of course, taking umbrage to that.
Absolutely going for the mask of any luchador that crosses her path.
These Mortos, Bandito, these 2 men know each other extremely well. They have tremendous chemistry inside the ring as opponents, but This could be a statement win for the Beast Mortos to defeat Bandito ahead of that AEW World Championship title match in 2 weeks.
We're looking back at 2025 many ways. Bandito, of course, former World Tag Team Champ, Ring of Honor.
Yes, the ROH belts do count. Any official belt that appears on camera, it counts.
And Mortos starting things off with fans. You can kick off 2026 by joining us this Saturday.
Or I should say any official single belt.
In Arlington, as we return to the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Visit AEWTIX.com or scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then 1 week from tonight.
Hey, we might see 25 tonight. That's what I should have went for, but I went with 20, so I was thinking we might get around that, but I guess I was way off. Oh, and of course they do the bullfighting spot.
Bullfighting going on here, Tony.
Very entertaining. It looked like that the Beast Mortos couldn't control himself when Bandito had that cape. Beast Mortos very angry about what went on. Listen, Bandito's on the outside, but don't think that Beast Mortos.
Yeah, he bet. Yeah, the kind of party where multiple NDAs are getting signed. Whoop whoop.
It's amazing a man that size can do things like that.
Bandito, I mean, not only does he have the shot at MJF in the AEW World Championship title.
I mean, yeah, sure, nobody watches ROH, but I mean, it's still technically an active company with official belts, and the rule is any official active belts that appear for any promotion that appear on screen count. I mean, there was one night I'll never forget. It was, I shouldn't say I'll never forget, but I'll never forget like what happened, but the details or the outside stuff is kind of falling aside, but I'll never forget it was Mike Santana being led to the ring by these two boxing champions who were each like legitimate like boxing champions, each had two belts, like two legit belts, and they carried them to the ring, as when they walked Santana to the ring, and it's like, well, they count. No, I think TNA and Lunacy is good enough. I think that's enough for one night. Yep, that remembers. Had no idea those were coming. It was like, well, that threw off everybody's count.
Continues live tonight on Dynamite.
Yeah, Black Candy was kind of like Batman coming off of a building.
Yup. Get me West Side Gun, pal.
And obviously the Beast Mortos was not, because he is on the floor on the other side.
I think they tried that once before. It didn't really go all that well.
Shoulder tackle takes Bandito off his feet. Winds up. Right hand in the face of Bandito. Takes moments and best wishes to our colleague, Brian Danielson. There's nothing wrong with him. He's just, he has Benjamin Button syndrome where he looks like an adult, but is in fact a little baby.
Yes, absolutely. Brian, we miss you. We do so for
Bandito hard into the steps. Morto's punishing the hips, Bandito there. Aubrey Edwards.
Yeah, we need honor back in wrestling, pal. Because it was certainly there at some point. I'm already firing off the fireworks. Yeet, yeet.
Morto's just too strong. You can't really run at him, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, a stout man, as it were. Here goes again. Attacking the mask. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite New Year's Smash, coming to you live on as we are witnessing the Beast Mortos, who's got Bandito covered here. He's really taking this fight to the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito, a man who in 2 weeks' time could call himself AEW World Champion. He'll be up next. AEW Dynamite returns to Phoenix, Arizona. Bandito will challenge MJF, but Bandito right now rolls up the beat. And the kick out. Bandito gets the boot up into the face of Mortos. Remember, it was Bandito who won the Dynamite.
Give me TikTok.
Last week, and now the deja vu takes down Mortos.
Yeah, as all four corners fire off pyro, that's less intimidating. That it's like that's more like the stuff that goes off when Too Cool's dancing in the ring.
Shimmy of the shoulders. That's on. Splits Bandito. Covers. Two. No. Mortos able to kick out.
You can see Mortos getting out of that and his left hand up on Bandito's, the back of the head. He was going to push out, no doubt. Take a look at this again.
Frog splash is on target for Bandito. You mentioned it. Winning that Dynamite Diamond ring, Tony. It's akin to a Super Bowl ring. It's not a championship title belt that can change hands. There's a new Dynamite Diamond ring winner every single year in Bandito. Winning that 2025 Dynamite Diamond ring.
And again, the only other one that's won that Dynamite Diamond ring except for the world champion, of course, MJF.
Okay, so why does MJF have the Dynamite Diamond ring if Bandito won it? Explain that one, Tony. Both of them.
Yeah, he hesitated, Excalibur, before he made the cover, almost if he rethought his strategy. And now the fans clapping for Bandito.
Nice, Gross. Whoop, whoop.
Taking a bit off his game. But Bandito,
oh, nice, pal. Whoop, whoop.
He would be for that match with MJF were he to drop this contest after Mortos tonight.
Or if something bad would happen, like an injury. Well, that's why I say for this guy, this Bandito, to take. Watch out, look at this.
Mortos with Bandito on the shoulders, and now the backbreaker.
To take these matches.
Discus. Lariat.
Hammer in the house. Whoop, whoop. Too legit to quit. Good to see you, pal. Hope all's well. Helm them meatballs. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, pal.
He's a man that will not back down for a fight, but right now that could be coming back to haunt Bandito as Mortos just gets lariat again. As Mortos, despite his size, despite his opposing nature, Tony, he's not a man that is afraid to take flight.
No, he can do it too. No fear and ability up top.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Look at this.
Mortos, just footing on that. The floor was empty, so to speak, for the Beast.
He overshot his man, is what he did.
Bandito quick to the face.
That's kind of tough for me to do, Frank, because I'm a little bit blocked on two accounts. My main account and one of my stock accounts is blocked by Dave Meltzer. Two-time. Nice. Whoop, whoop.
do it. Proved it many, many times, and again tonight.
And I hope you were taking notes, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, because there may be no man that is hotter in 2025 and more
Whoop,
momentum
whoop.
heading into 2026 than Bandito. A tremendous victory here tonight for Bandito. As now he can turn his attention to 2 weeks from tonight, Maximum Carnage, where he will challenge MJF to the WWE World Championship.
Brody King stands in the back. He's looking for a fight himself, and he'll join us here moments from now. How about that?
And Brody King, one half of the former AEW World Tag Team Champions alongside Bandito. But right now, Bandito, enjoy the victory, celebrate it. But coming up tonight, Ricochet puts his national championship on the line against Jungle Jack Perry. Plus our main event, TBS Championship hanging in the balance. Will Nightingale challenges the CEO, Mercedes.
I see. We're currently at 8 belts. Whoop, whoop.
Josh Alexander, and eliminated the AEW Continental Championship. All that and so much more is still to come on Dynamite.
All right, that's a hard commercial break, which means I'm going to step outside, little Smoky Toki. Be right back. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane, pal. Dude, my local grocery store has this. One of the local grocery stores has this deal called the Butcher's Bundle, where like if you get 4 different cuts of meat that have the tag on it, like $20, and you can walk away with like 10, 12 pounds of meat. Yeah, you can get way more in groceries than you could in takeout with $340 a month or $340 a week. In fact, yeah, $340 a month with that you can, depending on where you go, that is groceries for a month.
But Bandito, this was a huge win for you tonight against Beast Mortos. Do you feel like this gives you the momentum that you need?
Oh yeah, a lot of protein right there.
To face MJF for the World
Which is also nice to cook in an air fryer. Whoop.
MJF, este 14 de enero en Maximum Carnage voy a tomar mi oportunidad y me voy a
Give me some of that Texas barbecue, pal. Whoop, whoop.
mexicano que sea el AEW World Heavyweight Champion y voy a representar a toda la raza.
Renee, Bandito is the most wanted. People from AEW, CMLL, Ring of Honor are all gunning for him.
And January 14th, the maximum target on his head because he's going to walk out the AEW World Champion. And we've already spoke. After he becomes Bandito 2 belts again, I'm first in line. But right now, I got work to do.
Of course, man.
Yeah, but even then, it's like getting to that, you got to find like the right deals.
And a 20-minute time limit. In the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 185 pounds. Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
Big things on the horizon, potentially for Bandito and Brody King. And you said that
No, they certainly are not.
here tonight, Tony Khan informed we've got a standby match here. Big Shotty Lee Johnson, Brody King, one-on-one.
Yep, squash match time.
Big news. We'll touch on that more in a second. Let's go back to the ring of the Dapper Yapper.
And his opponent from Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Brody King saying if Bandito beats MJF in 2 weeks' time at
Whoop,
Madison
whoop.
Square Garden to win the AEW World Championship, Brody will be first in line. Lee Johnson, though. Lee Johnson wasted no time throwing himself. Ooh, the Bandito's tag team partner. It's so smart.
Yeah, for real, dude. You could go get like you could head to like a KFC or like a Popeyes or a Church's especially. I think they're still the best when it comes to price. You could go to one of those places and just get like the meal deal where you get like a bucket and some sides and biscuits for like $20. Good. And 15. Sorry, 15.
Johnson now off the middle of the rope. Lee lands on his feet, but slides under the lariat attempts. Rough kick. He's looking great.
Probably, I don't think he really had long-term plans for him. I think that was Brodito was just something to facilitate them being tag champs for a bit, and then they go in their separate ways. Well, also if they need something to go back to, well, they have that. Get me the Cody crew, pal.
You mentioned a man that size getting that speed and all of his weight down.
Yeah, I did. Nice, pal. Cheers, Hammer. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, they got that 8-piece bucket for $10 on Tuesdays.
Saturday at World's End, I went to hell with Gabe, kid. But sometimes this life catches up to you. I'm not numb to the pain. I would argue that I'm more aware of it than anybody. But I'm also more aware of what it gives me. I see the
Whoop, whoop.
arguments against the way I live my life. I do. But I wish I could relay the beauty. It gives me peace. You know, earlier this year, I stood on top of the world Mount Everest. And in 2026, I want to stand on top of AEW. But before I do that, I want to finish something with the Death Riders. I beat every single one of them, except Pac. I don't know when and I don't know where we'll have this match, but I need this win, Pac.
Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of places, especially pizza places nowadays, that you kind of have to get the app to really get the deals.
Defeating every single member of the Death Riders.
That was unlike any Darby Allin interview that we've ever heard. That was just very serious, with the screen. It's an AEW Continental Title Eliminator match. Everyone involved, a 20-minute time limit.
Yeah, the deep dish is pretty good. If it's cooked right, it's delicious. I think at least from my experience, most websites are kind of pretty much the same as the app. It's just like a website version of it. Like it's still the same, like still same deals, rewards programs, just on a website, not the app. But if you go, I think most of them are also interconnected. Like if you sign up with the website, you could still you download the app, you put your information in, then it transfers over.
Sound strategy. If it got under 5 minutes, if you're Josh Alexander, you would try to put it in the deep freeze, right? Just park the bus.
Yeah, that saved me a bunch of money too.
Well, John's got to have so much momentum right now, though. What a tournament it was, and it was a survival for John Moxley. Well, for all.
That's 9 belts.
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, he is the new AEW.
Yeah, that is a good deal. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the Pizza Hut app is they took away the ability to alter, like to put extra like modification notes on stuff if you order a deal. It kind of sucks. That's right. That's the only place that let you put cooked pizza well done. Never tried that one before. Yeah, that's pretty decent deal. Hey, and good on the announce team for covering and saying, hey, he's still kind of dealing with an ankle injury at the moment.
The bad news for John Moxley, two bits of bad news. Number one is Josh Alexander. Number two, Josh. Highly proficient in dismantling his opponents with that ankle.
Yeah, that's a sweet deal right there. The $2 personal pan pizzas, yes. And luckily they're smart enough to be like, okay, 4 per customer. Or max 4 per customer. And even then, they still were running out of the personal pans. Dude, I'll never forget one time I went to go get one, and they had told me that they had run out of, the personal pan dough. So I was getting a actual medium pan pizza. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is pre-made, like frozen and whatnot.
It's amazing when you think about it, having to beat Kyle Fletcher, and then after that match, which was incredible.
It's just one I was when to get one. They ended up giving me a medium instead. But then this one dude came in and wanted to get the ones that he ordered, and he started flipping out. No, wait. What happened was, here's what happened. I ordered a My Hut box that night, and I ordered the personal pan for mine. And they had run out, so they gave me a medium. So basically, this dude came in and was complaining that he ordered just the personal pans, and he starts flipping out and going crazy, to saying that they couldn't really, do it. And they asked him, "Is there anything else we could get for you?" And he just loses it. Like, dude, what the fuck, man? I need my pizza, pal.
Joining us here tonight for New Year's Smash. We'll close out 2025, 2026. Poised to be a huge year for AEW, not only domestically, but internationally as well. Grand Slam Australia coming to Sydney on Saturday, February 14th. And the following night, a return to Brisbane, the Brisbane Entertainment Centre, Sunday, February 15th. And then we head up north to Canada, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Wednesday. Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta. And then Dynasty just recently announced coming to the Rogers Arena in Vancouver on Sunday, April 12th. Moxley dragging Josh Alexander. Eyes across the top rope. Tickets available for all of those events and more. AEW TLC.
Yup.
Moxley sent over the top rope and again comes up clutching. This time above the knee, Tony. A left leg.
Yes, sir, Hammer.
He landed feet first in Moxley.
Yeah, out of the chains, they are definitely the best. I don't say it just because I work there. Or I should say I don't say that because I work there. Jets is one I haven't tried yet, but I need to. So I know there is one within the vicinity of me. It's probably like a 15, 20-minute drive. But it's worth at least a shot. Or I could do DoorDash in that area where it's at and then pick it up on the way home.
The left eye, I'm not sure. It looks like it. Just showed you how just physical it is to go up against John Moxley. And how physical.
Yep.
Josh Alexander is in like that.
Hammering down Moxley, who is
At least with the sickos, he's popular. And also helped that it put him in there with somebody with the Don Callis family.
the splash across the body, and Moxley caught upside down. Position for John Moxley as Josh Alexander.
Yeah, I've seen their deep dish. I thought about trying it. It looks pretty good. Like I might, like I know they do. The one nearby me does the lunch. I know the one near me does the lunch special. I might have to stop in one day.
Now, Paul Turner checking with Moxley. Moxley is not going to give up. I can tell you that.
Like a couple slices off the deep dish.
But what is going to happen here is going to be
And a soda for like $7.
more pain with all that left leg. And you know, there's just so much a person can take. I mean,
John Moxley
Into the basement.
I mean, he's done things that no one in this sport has been able to do, including becoming a 4-time AEW World Champion, a Continental Champion. And
Oh, that's awesome, Dan.
John Moxley's the only man to have won the AEW World Championship and the Continental Classic, right?
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of like regional chains.
For anyone to
It's like they seem to get it better than anybody.
done it. But he is a man that, I mean, he's a man. He has his limits physically.
It's like they seem to know exactly what like their customers want and give it to them and give them quality, which is why they end up becoming as big as they do.
A man that's trying to keep up appearances, trying to keep up his poker face.
Get me Mr. Gotti's, pal.
as you know, if you only have one leg, you're not going to have that much effect on a forearm shot, even a straight right hand.
You can't plant, you can't pivot as well. If you're John Moxley, you see that he tried to plant on that left leg, and the surge of pain visibly went through Moxley's body.
And immediately Paul Turner asked him to go in to continue. Paul should have known that answer, but let's see if John can check in.
Whoop whoop.
And as John Moxley turns the fans on the far side there, John Moxley compensates.
And in the St. Louis area, we have this place called Emos, which just goes from like Missouri to Illinois, like St. Louis area to Illinois, even into Kansas a little bit. My grandfather actually worked at the very first location before they even became a thing.
Keep in mind, that is the bad foot and bad
Or I should say, didn't really work there, but would help out and get paid in his spare time.
the injured foot and leg right in front of Alexander, basically.
Alexander able to extricate himself. John Moxley, a bit of a flurry there, but perhaps the damage too much for Moxley. Welcome back to New Year's.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. That unfortunately, sometimes, you know, it ain't gonna be perfect, or it ain't gonna be acceptable.
Pro wrestling, they're rugged, they're rough, they don't back down, they don't give up. I think for John Moxley, this is his most dangerous opponent because of Moxley himself.
Moxley coming into this match wounded by virtue of the ankle injury. He dealt with alternate long, but right now he's trying to put Alexander to sleep.
Oh, nice lab rat.
It's the ankle lock.
Boy, Josh Alexander showed us something there, didn't he?
And remember, it was the ankle lock some weeks ago from Kyle O'Reilly that did the initial damage to the left leg of John Moxley. Yeah, and left leg that Moxley on the verge of tap.
Yeah, we got a place over here kind of like that. It's only 2 locations called La Pizza. Oh, dude, tremendous New York style. But yeah, like Luigi's also kind of pricey.
And as we mentioned, the new wrinkle in the Continental Championship eliminator matches. It's a 20-minute time limit. Everyone is banned.
Yeah, it is pretty much hit or miss.
Josh Alexander survives the 20 minutes. That's as good as a win for Alexander. He will still earn a shot at Moxley's Continental Championship.
Yeah, like we said, if it gets close to the time limit, Josh Alexander just going to probably put him in deep freeze and probably let the time run out. Let's see if we get that far.
And Moxley frees himself from Alexander, and now
Dude, when you mentioned Shakey's Pizza for the first time, that's when I was like, wait a minute, that's a real place and not a South Park joke?
John Moxley's a tiger. We've seen it so many times, Excalibur. It seems though he's beaten, and all of a sudden there's a surge of energy in him, determination in him, and look at him go now.
saw all throughout the evening this past Saturday at World. Kyle Fletcher then against Kazuchika Okada. There's the 10-minute call.
Yep, there is a difference between getting a good deal and getting what you pay for.
So smart for Alexander. Moxley said, "Hit me." Yeah, he did. He kicked him in the leg.
Hey, what's up now? So good to see you, pal. Hope all's well. Happy New Year's. Happy Hump Day. Cheers, genitals. Currently at a bell count of 9. And I've been this as far as Dynamites go, it's been one of their better ones, but again, that's not really saying a whole lot. But how you doing, man? Always good to see you. Whoop, whoop.
See another look at the quite literally breathtaking landing from Josh Alexander, knocking all the wind out of Alexander's lungs. And I mean, Tony, there was many people that counted out John Moxley at World's End. Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, Don Callis, all three included. But Moxley defied the odds, and now Moxley with the paradigm shift. Alexander, though, elbow strike.
They tried to swing that paradigm shift on him, didn't work. Moxley's back up.
Alexander and Moxley trading shots. I'm not sure Moxley can afford a prolonged exchange with the much damage done to his left leg. I agree. Alexander once again changing levels. A smart tactic by the.
Dude, how about this for a cheap pizza that also was also a buffet that wasn't great but also wasn't bad? How about Cece's? Dude, I'll never forget that one during that Atlanta trip with where Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham were switching who was sitting on everybody's lap in the back seat. We ended up stopping at a CC's at a buffet. Dude, it was literally like the buffet was $5, and with a drink it was like $7. All you can eat. Never had airport pizza, so I can't really comment on that because I've never flown before. I mean, it was decent. It was decent. You wouldn't, I mean, it wasn't anything outstanding, but it was all right. It was good. It was all right. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember the early mid '90s. I remember the early mid '90s Showbiz Pizza. But that's about it. That was good. Oh yeah, Sbarro. Yeah, that's one from my childhood. I'll never forget that. Never ever forget it. In fact, one just recently opened up, like within the last couple of years, and no joke, at a mall in the county.
We're 14 minutes into this match. Alexander, under this new rule set, only needs to survive the 20 to earn a shot at Moxley's Continental Championship.
Nice, whoop whoop.
Knowing the type of fighter that Josh Alexander is, let's see if the announcement is made, if he knows we're told there's 5 minutes, he may still continue to.
That was pretty sly by Chuck E. Cheese. That was pretty sly by Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, we're gonna do like a virtual brand called Pasquale's Pizza. This is Chuck E. Cheese, pal. Or as Charles mentioned, as was called back in the day, get me Showbiz, pal. Yeah, my go-to from Sbarro. Yeah, Sbarro's delicious. Love them. My go-to from there is I'll get the pizza and side combo. I'll get the slice of pepperoni, 2 meatballs, and a soda. Whoop, whoop. Give me that chicken teriyaki, pal. Yeah, I remember that one, man. I was too young and immature to appreciate that. I wish I could get in a time machine as me now and go and have some of that. All right, this is something. Okay, this is something AEW could do. I could get behind and enjoy. I'm with Moxley and Shelton. I'm with that. Whoop whoop. Man, looking back, so many stuff I did immature and not knowing any better. And looking at me now, looking back at myself back then, I'm like, what were you thinking, kid? What were you thinking? Unfortunately, no, but man, I remember those two. Yeah, give me the mall hot dog on a stick stand, pal.
Exactly. And I also watched Chris Statlander do what she does best. She took her friend, spat in her face, and dropped her on her head. I loved it. What a champion.
The road of your success is paved by your former friend. You are the only one on that little planet of yours.
That cosmic alien scheissdreck, I'm not buying it. All I can see is that you're alone.
Yes. I do remember Orange Julius. Whoop, whoop. Never drank it because I wasn't really much of an orange juice guy, but I do remember seeing it. Yeah, I got to give it that. That is a good point, Final Boss. Like this hasn't fallen into the territory of AEW shows where it's just like, oh my, please just end this, or this, please just stop. Of course, I think a lot of that has to do with this awesome crew here tonight. Whoop, whoop. Like we got a commercial break going on right now, and it ain't even boring. Because y'all are here. Whoop, whoop. And Happy New Year's. Whoop, whoop. New Year's smash, pal. And to be fair, also to be fair to AEW, for them, this is one of their better shows. Yeah, I saw. Potentially, it could. It is. The opportunity is there. Do I think they're going to take it? You know what? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, nice. Whoop, whoop. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, definitely better than last week's. Oh, nice. Good to hear, Hammer. Whoop, whoop. All right, so last time I checked, we were at 9 belts. Let me hit .net just to be safe. All right, they do not have a live. They do. They really do. They just need what they really need is strong leadership and direction. And that strong leadership flanked by knowledgeable veteran minds in the business that he trusts and relies on and doesn't undermine them. And just gives them the freedom to do their thing.
Seems to be bothering the big dinosaur quite a bit.
Yeah, I would imagine so. It's heavily taken. He's walking over towards us. It's taken all of his shoulder, but down towards the bicep, even towards the elbow.
I mean, that's 10 belts. Whoop, whoop.
GOA from Las Vegas, Nevada. Weight 208 pounds. He is the AEW National Champion. Show some love for Ricochet.
Ricochet became the AEW National Champion last month at Full Gear after winning the Casino Gauntlet match to become the inaugural champion. Since then, making 3 successful defenses of the new title. However, this past Saturday, as we mentioned, Ricochet was pinned by Jungle Jack Perry, netting Jack the shot at Ricochet here tonight.
Yeah, and that's not lost on Ricochet.
You can say anything you want about Vince McMahon all day long. Here is one positive was crucial to the absolutely crucial to WWE success or WWF success. He was a well-respected leader who everybody fell in line and listened to. There's nothing like that in the business right now. Like there's nobody who fits that mold who pulls that off at all right now.
Nationwide through January 31st. That's 2 bacon cheese sliders, fries, and a soft drink. Make sure to stop by any White Castle location and order the AEW Bacon Brawl Combo.
Look at this, Excalibur. Ricochet having more problems with the fans than he is with his opponent here. It's almost like he's ignoring he is ignoring his opponent.
You do so at your own peril because
Dude.
Perry, after stepping into Darby Allin's spot,
I go with that. Whoop.
Jack had not wrestled a singles match in over a year and really had to face the creme de la creme, some of the highest level competition. And
basically, have him be like
being put in a tremendously difficult position, Tony.
Yeah, when you go in and you got to.
That's the best way I'm saying it.
You don't have as many matches as the rest of the men. You really, really have to fight hard, and he was right in it to the end.
Jack faced Kazuchika Okada, Speedball Mike Bailey, the Bastard Pack.
Like the heavy with power.
2 wins, netting him 6 points, keeping him in the running, despite coming in, as you mentioned, 1 match down. He was in the running until the very final night of the tournament.
Yeah, everybody was tied.
If I'm okay, here's you gave me a great idea right there, Gruss. You gave me a great idea. Basically, I know Tony Khan referred to himself as a Michael Scott, but in this scenario, he would be the David Wallace. And David Wallace, and here's how again, this is me kind of Mark Dream booking here. Tony Khan as David Wallace would bring in Hammer as his Charles Minor.
Used earlier came up empty. The flickerly challenged AEW National Champion.
Not on the jaw or the chin, though. I don't think I've ever seen a beer take down.
Ricochet taken down off his feet twice in quick succession by the challenger, Jack Perry. Building up steam, and Perry, the topper, and Ricochet crashing into the barricade.
Jack will take the risk. There's no doubt. I mean, here's a former TNT champion. 146-day reign. Watch out. Bishop Khan
Gone behind. The referee's back.
right now.
But now, totally on Hammers. Hammers, Luchasaurus, and meanwhile, Ricochet catching Jack Perry unawares. And Ricochet.
That's a hell of a promotion, pal.
pretty apparent now that Jack Perry's going to do this one on his own. He's not going to have any help at ringside, I don't think, after what happened to Luchasaurus.
See, totally just hammering.
Pretty much.
And now taking Luchasaurus backstage. Similar to what we saw Saturday night, Tony.
Absolutely, this is their plan. I mean, that was pretty apparent when Luchasaurus came out that he was going to be attacked. I thought it was only a matter of time. It didn't take as long as I thought.
And remember, only one member of the Demand, or GOA, excuse me, took Luchasaurus to the back. Bishop Khan still at ringside watching over Ricochet as he attempts to make this defense of the national championship.
Ricochet's had such a wonderful career.
That would be a tremendous spot with a plant. That would actually be a great spot with a plant.
And the attitude that he has had over the last year in AEW has been just shocking.
Stepping on the hair of Jack Perry. Trying to tear the hair up by the root. Oh, Tony, to that point, Ricochet is somebody that I knew very early on in his career.
Get me the melts, pal.
Shortly after he started his pro wrestling journey, as he goes for the cover here, the man that we have seen over the last year plus here in AEW is extremely different, and really, I think those ball chants, the kids used to have a voluminous head of hair, did Ricochet.
If I knew what voluminous was, I would agree with you.
It had a lot of volume.
Yeah, I know what it is. I think it all started really at Hammerstein last year when he won the Gold League. Plastic, they didn't. But I think it really got to him. And I think he thought, you know what? I'm just going to change my tack here a little bit. And now we're seeing what it's done.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
That was his goal from day one. Coming to AEW. Grab the gold. And now, Bishop Khan behind the referee's back. The cheap shot to Jack Perry. Now, Ricochet, near leg is covered. Or near leg is hooked. The cover is made, but Jack Perry able to kick out.
You know, Jack, as you can tell, is still hurting from those hair pulls.
I think it's a little more than the hair pulls, but
yeah, but
sure, it's the accumulated beating that he took over the course of the 4 Continental Classic group stage matches that he competed in. Really had to fight back into singles wrestling shape to Jack Perry.
Yeah, he's measuring Jack. Jack is really trying to come back.
Jungle Jack Perry challenging Ricochet
Whoop, whoop.
for AEW National Championship. Ricochet has had the upper hand, but Jack Perry not out of this fight yet. Ducks underneath Ricochet and comes back with a big elbow strike.
Jack Perry needs to literally reach.
I saw Disco's tweet. I did not see Ben's tweet, but points to both. Whoop, whoop.
Attacked Luchasaurus on the outside of the ring, took him backstage. We have not seen Luchasaurus or Toa Leona yet.
Yeah, dirt sheets ended up one of the worst things to happen to wrestling. Because in the 80s and the 90s, the boys abused them to get themselves over and get their friends over and bury the people they don't like. And then in turn, that made the dirt sheet riders feel empowered. And then the young guys grow, and the next generation grows up reading them. They become marks. They get in the ring. They let the dirt sheets in the ring and in the locker room, and then that's where we're at right now.
Saturday World's End, where Jack Perry pinned Ricochet in that 8-man tag team match. Could he do it again here tonight? But Ricochet, great counter. Tremendous strength by Ricochet.
That was phenomenal.
Blocking the DDT, the Northern Lights, the Brainbuster. Now the shooting star press. Ricochet 1, 2. No, Perry able to kick out.
Ricochet just showing his talents, what he can do in the midst of all this. You can see that he's hurting, but he was able to do that out of a counter move.
This has been a great challenge by Jack Perry for the EW National Championship. Ricochet, as we mentioned, made 3 successful
Whoop, whoop.
defenses already. Was looking for
Thanks, Hammer.
Vertigo on Perry, but instead Perry slipped behind O'Connor. Roll 1, 2.
Yes, exactly. Do you know? Name me. There are two. Lab Rat, this will blow you away. There are two specific wrestlers who on WCW programming, whether it was on Nitro or on pay-per-view, two WCW contracted wrestlers who said Dave Meltzer's name on air. Take a guess who those two wrestlers were. When I say there, when you it'll blow your mind when you find out who these two wrestlers were. Mark Madden might have. I don't know, but I'm talking like two wrestlers, like two of the boys. That's one Dan, Hulk Hogan.
It was a great move by Ricochet. Low defensive move. It worked perfectly. Great ring awareness from Ricochet. Now Ricochet up to the top rope.
Right, but he never put Dave over or mentioned Dave's name on TV. At least not on WCW. At least any of the programming I saw. The other wrestler, Ric Flair. There was an episode of Nitro where during the Brett and Flair program in early '98. Goldust Trio. I'm not familiar with, so I apologize. I might have heard of it and forgot about it. Yeah, but it was pretty good. Yeah, but also Mark Madden has also said it was during his time in WCW when he saw Dave Meltzer intentionally tell a false story in real time that he lost all trust and faith in him. Okay, thank you, Final Boss.
Security, but the damage has already been done. Oh no! Now, they need to be careful here. There could be fines or suspensions or. Totally in it. And that was right on the shoulder. But right now, I understand the Death Riders have commandeered one of our camera crews and have something to say.
So I'm guessing Ed Strangler Lewis, Toots Mond, and I'm not sure who Sandow is.
And the people who hurt people, my guys, y'all ain't gotta come out here looking at me like you feel some type of way. I'm easy to find.
Yeah, show is still on. Yeah, I can't speak for the max feed.
Next year and any year, we are setting the standard. Masters.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a max issue, a max AEW issue, max AEW TBS issue. Yeah, it's still going.
But
but you forgot about the most unhinged member of the Death Riders, the guy who was wrestling around the world and winning championships while you were on your little mountaineering expedition. If you want to get to Pac, you go through me. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if you're Darby Allin, it don't matter if you are the Hearst Syndicate 2026. It is Death Riders against the world.
Kind of, sort of. In a sense. I guess in some places they do, in some places they kind of do, in some places they don't. It's kind of a spectrum. And that is 12 belts.
It has been 584 days since I lost the TBS title. And I've been waiting for that opportunity. And tonight, it's finally here. So I'm going to do just that. And I'm going to end the new year
One of the first rules I was one of the things I was always drilled into my head at training. Take your jewelry out, because if this were real, why would they not use that against you in the match? Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. Yes, I knew he was a big player in the WWWF way back in the day. And that's pretty much all I knew. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're getting an overrun tonight. We are definitely getting an overrun tonight. Oh, just saying that Toots Montt was a huge player during it.
MJF, once again, as our AEW World Champion, has now put a target back on
Really did not know that. Okay.
and you.
Learn something new every day. Whoop, whoop.
Hangman Adam Page, Samoa Joe, and Kenny Omega. How do you feel about having these guys firmly locked in on
I
this?
think I remember correctly, he was one of, because if when as part of the deal to buy that Vince Jr. And if I'm wrong, please correct me. as part of the deal to for Vince Jr. to buy the WWF from Vince Sr., if Vince missed one of the payments, Toots Montt was one of the 3 main owners who would go back to.
He's coming home with a triple B. Bandito's big belt.
It's cute. It's cute. It's a cool handshake. Got 6 of these, by the way. You laughing at?
Which I think the other ones weren't the other 2. I'm sorry, not other 3. Other 2, Arnold Scotland and, again, if I'm wrong, please correct me, Gorilla Monsoon. I mean, why not? Spices up the act a little bit. Gives them something to work with. Yeah, we did already see those. We saw those earlier backstage. So we were still at 12. Whoop, whoop.
Right before the break, we heard Willow count the days. 584 days since she was TBS champion, and as you said, losing to Mercedes. So for her, it's not only a chance to regain the title, it's a chance to get some revenge.
Yep, there they are, Sige. Shit, hang on. Okay, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that needs to be brought back. All right, so 12, 13, 14. So 12. We are at 21. We are at 21 belts. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop.
So she's a trendsetter. She knows it. And all those titles, not many people can do what she has done this year. She has been dominant.
Yeah, that I did not know. I learned a lot of good stuff tonight. Yeet, yeet.
He's getting spicy here. Can't wait to get to our main event. Let's go down to the ring in the Dapper Yapper. Justin Roberts.
Omaha, Nebraska. Your main event tonight's #1 fall with 8 30-minute time limit is for the TBS Championship. Introducing the challenger from Long Island, New York. She is one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Willow Nightingale.
Don't know. We'll see how they handle it.
She is the reigning and defending TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Growing up, as let's just say young in the business, as you know, someone fresh and new, Austin, Rock, Jericho, Taker, Too Cool, Hardys, Dudleys.
Mercedes low drop kick, catching Willow on the knee, and Mercedes doing a good job starting things out hot here, Tony.
This is all part of the anger. Look at her jaw set. All part of the anger that came out on display in World's End.
Wilson hard to that LED barricade. Mercedes coming out with ill intent for her challenger, Tony.
You can see Willow try to strike Mercedes in the midsection. She's a fighter, but right now, Willow's being overwhelmed, and so is the LED board.
Mercedes lining up. Oh, but no! Bunny home. Rock landing for the champion. Oh, my.
Yep, she's got it. She just needs to slow it down, let it register, let her opponent sell.
Just as you said, Tony, Willow returns the champion to the ring. The leg is up. And Mercedes kicks collision live from the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It will be shown.
Man, unfortunately, I never got to see Too Cold Scorpio during his like main run. I had to catch him like later on. Like I had to watch it after the fact. So I was kind of disappointed in that.
Willow swinging a miss. Mercedes looking for the moneymaker, but Willow breaks free. Now the backslide, 1, 2, and now lariat from Willow Nightingale. Cover 2. Oh!
I'm surprised Mercedes got out, but that's a champion for you.
As Willow sending Mercedes into their ropes. Another lariat attempted, but Cazadora. But instead,
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
to her feet. Willow changes grip. Mercedes back to her feet once again. And Willow was another top turnbuckle pad.
Yeah, go back and learn the basics. If you think you're going too slow, slow down.
He's a channel of anger, I would think. Not at the fans, but at her opponent.
Willow,
One of the most basic lessons. And one of the best ones you can have. And ones you can go back to. Oh, yeah, she's money. Willow is money. Like, even the crowd work, she could slow down and milk more out of.
Mercedes retreats to the outside. Trying to put some distance between herself and her challenger. Willow's going for
Ooh, Jay the Snake, that was a good one.
Willow returns the champion to the ring, but Mercedes.
Yeah, Willow's very good. I could see the WWE picking her up. I could see the like when her contract is up with the AEW, I could see WWE giving her an offer. At least.
Driving the head of Willow into the steps as our main event for the TBS Championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
Mercedes feeling very good right now about herself, and Willow was checking her nose. I don't think her nose is bleeding. I'm not sure, but she was concerned there. That was nose first. Not only that, that was just great awareness by Mercedes. One of the reasons
That was knees to nose, Tony, and now cover man. And not only that, but the head of Willow Nightingale bouncing off those steel steps. Right.
Yeah, one of the few who gets that. It's just she just needs the reps and the right guidance.
Using that neck piece.
not only that, Mercedes was taking her fingernail, raking it across the throat of Willow. That is so dangerous on many levels.
Willow trying to
Whoop,
move
whoop.
to a vertical position, but right hands to the midsection on the TBS champion. The scoop it. Mercedes slips. Handful of hair. Drags Willow down to the mat. High stack on the cover. 2. Aubrey Edwards right there on the spot.
Yeah, that time Mercedes walked to the other side, regained her composure, thought about what to do next, and here's what she's going to try to do.
Mercedes, the knees once again. Willow, cover man, leg is hooked. 2. Willow, another kick out.
Mercedes can use her knees as well as anyone in the women's division. She knows how. Let's see that Meteora.
That I could see. I could see that. I believe, let's see, let me pull up my calendar. January 15th. 2 weeks from tomorrow, pal. Whoop, whoop.
That's why she is so successful as she's been. She knows. Look at this. Again, just using the legs and the knees here.
But Willow using her legs and knees.
Big strength. Look at this. Well, resort to a hair pull that time, and well, it worked. Watch, here we go. The knees again. Just
Now cover. Willow able to kick out.
right now, you can look at the face of Mercedes and see that this young lady is letting her anger get the best of her.
Mercedes fighting for nails.
Man, I'm wishing you could get in there. Get in there.
Seems to be going quite as well in the latter half of 2025 for Mercedes Monet as they did towards the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and you know what? It's her charge to.
Like, dude, for real, if you could get in there in some sort of role, I really think you could make a difference.
The final main event in the year 2025 for All Elite Wrestling. It is a big one. It is for the TBS Championship. Mercedes Monet trying to fend off the challenge by the former champion, Willow Nightingale. But Willow Nightingale not.
Yeah, she could be PG and not have to, like, dumb herself down.
Willow drives the champion down.
Now, can Willow follow up with something is the question. We've seen so much anger from Mercedes, and it may go back to May of 2023 when she was pinned by Willow. And then suffered that leg injury that sidelined her for 371 days.
Well, a big series of lariats, 2 in a row, now 3. Mercedes getting bounced around. And now Willow Nightingale in the corner, another lariat battering the champion.
Oh, that's some BS, but
Mercedes
I
scouted Willow. Willow wasn't the only one that came into this with a game
so
plan.
wrong.
Mercedes was prepared, but Willow went for the spine buster.
But from what the stories that you've told and what Ben's told and other people who were there, I could see them not wanting any OG OVW influence in their infecting their NXT factory program.
That is a face of concern. Fans this Saturday collision from Arlington, Texas. Darby Allin, Wheeler Yuta, one-on-one. El Tron of the Don Callis family will debut this Saturday night.
Yeah, that's a. And that'd be great. Yeah, get what Washington away from TK like. Basically a dirt sheet rider who got in there because his cousin Swerve.
We'll try to fight off next week. It's an eliminator match. Shelton Benjamin and John Moxley for the Continental Championship. If Shelton wins, he earns a shot at the title. With the power bomb. 2. So the foot is on the ropes. And there you saw it will be lights out, no holds barred. Hook and Hobbs.
Whoop, whoop.
Taking on Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland plus Jim Ross. Woo! The Hall of Fame voice of wrestling, JR, will be joining us.
I have heard that as well too.
What a night it's going to be, and what a night this has been.
I've also heard Big Vito go off on Terry Taylor too.
Up to the top, finds her feet. Press, nobody home.
Well, we've seen it so many times. A lot of times you go up top, a lot of times you take too much time, and that's what happened to Willow right there.
But it's Mercedes. Her turn to be perched on the top. Frog splash. Willow with the knees.
Oh, that caught her. Look how much pain Mercedes is in. And we're in overtime, you guys, here on TBS.
As Willow with Mercedes up on the shoulders, on the apron. Maybe a Death Valley driver. Yeah, yes! It was Mercedes goes down hard.
Right on the edge of that hard apron. Right on the edge of it.
Right now, at this point, Tony, this match feels like Willow's to lose.
Look at that, man. I think that's right between the shoulder blades, right on the spine. And you're right, it is Willow's match to lose. Let's see if she can
finish it up here. Willow trying to return Mercedes to the ring, looking for a pinning predicament, but Mercedes wants the outside.
Yeah, he's a dude who should not have the position that he's in.
Willow a bit of frustration, but she needs to stay focused. The cannon.
Like straight up Nepo hire. Dude, Frank, you know, like you've heard how AEW they extended their ring has a bigger apron for bumps like that.
Let's not forget a count out is to Mercedes' advantage here, Excalibur.
Willow, though, fights free of the grip of the champion. Rolls underneath. Breaks the count, resets the count. And Willow Nightingale, what the hell? Willow is clearing our announce desk. So, I'll tell you what, there's no doubt. Willow's temper's got the best of her here. This is not good. This is dangerous territory for both athletes. Willow Nightingale.
And dangerous for Willow to want to win this championship because we could see a count out here.
Look at this Mercedes pleading, begging with Willow Nightingale.
Yep, gross, man. Luckily, though, it seems like that system is hopefully for the most part gone. Table no sold, pal. Malenko, that one's kind of surprising. Pritchard, I could definitely see.
Mercedes trying to get in the ring, trying to beat the referee's count. Aubrey Edwards up to 8. 9 to 5. Somehow beats the count.
What? Oh, superhuman effort by Willow Nightingale.
1, 2, no. Mercedes kills the crucifix. And now, look at the statement maker. No. Elbow strikes, repeated elbow strikes. And now statement maker.
Oh, this may be it for Willow.
Statement maker, Willow in trouble.
Pulling on that back that hit so hard on the table.
Mercedes gets reversed too. No crucifix. Willow, can she stand up to her feet? Oh my God! Mercedes, like fighting desperately, fighting to protect her TBS championship. Comes through.
No. Hey, credit to these ladies. This has been a pretty good match. This has been a pretty good match outside, the multiple near falls, but all the near falls, like Frank said, but
changes grips, went for the overhook. And instead, the cover, the roll-up, 2. I thought Willow beat Mercedes the other night. But now, the lariat intercepted, spun out, swinging a leg. Jackpot, 1, 2.
all right. So I'm guessing you guys are ahead, and we saw a title change. Yep. Whoop whoop.
To get back in the ring after she was hammered on this table to win it over a great champion like Mercedes.
I like this booking. I like this because now this gives Mercedes, because even though Mercedes lost, this gives her somewhere to go. This gives her a spiral into madness. Now she starts losing the rest of her belts. And she starts slowly going one more batshit insane every time with every belt she loses.
Women's World Champion Chris Statlander. Never heard of Willow had quite the on and off against Frank. A very, very tumultuous situation between Statlander and Nightingale. And just said, oh yeah! And Tony, you got to give the people what they want. What a night, Excalibur.
Oh shit, so that's 22. That's hang on. So that's 22 belts. Whoop whoop.
We are closing out the year 2025 with fireworks, and there will be fireworks this Saturday.
No, this was a good show. Like, give AEW their props. They put on a pretty good show tonight. That'd have been a good rib. That would have been a good rib, lab rat. Whoop whoop. Alrighty, so that is it for the show tonight. Final bell count 22. Whoop whoop. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and hanging out. Always appreciate you guys. HMG fan mode, we're strong. Whoop whoop. Alrighty, so see our schedule for the rest of this week coming up. See, tomorrow we got the Friday Locker Room, and then we got the TNA Impact Watch Along and Bell Count, followed up with the JCW Lunacy Replay Watch Along. And then Friday we got the Friday SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count, followed up with and then we got the Smack Attack either that night or Saturday during the day. And then Saturday night we got HMG After Dark doing Back to the Future Parts 1 and 2. And then Sunday, we got The Wreckage, followed up with HMG After Dark, doing Trailer Park Boys and Glow. And then Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack. Tuesday, I Like It Raw, the A Show, the Late Start NXT Watch Along. And then Wednesday Locker Room. Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. See y'all next year. Yeah, TK deserves a tip to the cap for the show tonight. He did a solid tonight. Anytime, Dan. Happy New Year. Whoop, whoop. And we will keep the party going in about 15, 20 minutes over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/LGBrandon. Whoop, whoop. Hope to see you over there. If not, hope to see you on some of the other shows. And if not, hope you have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your 2025 and see you in 2026. Whoop, whoop. Take care, y'all. I think we're going to do some Sega Genesis tonight.